Hello, my beloved psychopaths, and welcome to the Siron Show! Today, for the first time ever, here on my channel, I have for you Eddie Hates Anime.
Okay, now that I know you are a fellow psychopath, I want to do this even more.
Hell yeah! So what we're doing today is we're doing the ultimate JoJo character tier list. We have a bunch of, I think 82 characters here and a bunch of different tiers. We're gonna rank them into, it's only from part 1 to 5 because I haven't read the manga, but we have enough characters here. I think it's gonna be amazing, and
I'm really tempted to spoil the manga because I'm a douche.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
It's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, let's just jump right into it.
Of course. First off, we have the first JoJo ever, Jonathan Joestar. What did you think of Jonathan?
Okay, as much as people shit on part 1, I honestly think he is one of the higher tiers because not only did he, he started off Joestar bloodline. Without him, the Joestar bloodline isn't even like a thing like in the myths and whatnot because Joseph hears stories about him, Jotaro hears about the beginnings of it, and then it just carries on. The Joestar bloodline is this what's it called? Like a special thing, and it starts with Jonathan. You could say it starts with George, but Jonathan's the first one to freaking fight. So shut up. And I think his story was honestly like amazing. I don't know if we're even judging the story at all, but being with your brother for 7 years and then having to freaking, I'm not going to spoil it for anyone watching if they haven't watched it, but I'm just talking out of my ass right now. I think he's amazing though. What do you think?
I don't like him. Dude, he ruined part 1 for me. He was, on a rewatch, I found him even more boring. Honestly, I would put him into Joy Killer.
No!
I'm not a big fan.
Not everyone can be as wacky as Yosuke Higashika.
That's true, but I'm not a big fan of JoJo.
It makes part 2. It makes part 2 even better because of how different Joseph.
That's true, but does that make Jonathan better?
Yes,
I don't think so.
Yes, it does. I'm changing your mind.
Well,
can we compromise on Stand Proud?
All right.
Or how about Moody Blues for now? Okay. No, take Stand Proud.
I would prefer Moody Blues, but it's a two-person kind of thing. George, what do you think about George?
Okay, George. From what I know about him, I mean, he seemed like a good father. He tried his best with both Theo and Jonathan. He risked his life, or did take his life technically. I think he's a pretty nifty dude.
He is.
Yeah.
I have a problem with him
not
though.
Not much else. What?
He believed Dio's shit as much as anyone else, and he should know that. Come on, he's your second.
Yeah, but I feel like when you take care of someone for so long, like as your own son, you can be blinded and stuff. Have you ever seen like interviews with like parents of like murderers, and they'll say like they were blinded by the signs for so long?
I guess that's true, but when Dio and Jonathan fought, and Dio wanted to pull a knife on Jonathan, George came in and only wrecked on.
It's not his fault that he didn't see the knife or that he walked in at the wrong time.
That's true.
Like, context matters.
But he was like behaving as if Jonathan was the worst, and he was the one doing everything wrong, and.
Well, yeah,
I think
of course,
fine,
but it just happened to be that the time that he walked in, Jonathan was beating up Dio. So it's not really George's fault. I feel like if he saw, then it would be a bit different.
But yeah, I think George is a fine character, but he's not like.
I think
amazing.
Moody Blues, maybe.
Yeah, Moody Blues, I think. Danny.
Okay, Danny has to be the ultimate life form. Danny's amazing.
You think so? Let me hear your thoughts. Because I'm gonna come in with a hot take.
Danny is amazing. You know why? It's called motivation. Before Danny, Jonathan wouldn't have given a shit if Dio had, ripped his nuts off. But after Danny, he was like, Dio! And then the rest of part 1 happens. And also, Danny ate a grape. How many dogs do you see eat grapes?
That's true. I don't see a lot of dogs eat grapes. That's pretty Speedwagon, if I'm honest. No, but dude, I think Jonathan was more upset by Dio kissing Arena than him killing Danny. Dude.
God damn. You're probably right. That's kind of sad.
Again, me with the hot takes.
He's already dead. I don't want him to die again. It is made for him.
Don't care for dogs. I would put him in the trash furnace. But to be fair, I mean, we didn't see a lot of Danny. He was a good boy. I'm fine with somewhere around here. What do you think?
Yeah, me too. Just put him where you want.
I'd put him Moody Blues.
Alrighty.
So,
okay,
Arena.
Arena.
And we're talking part 1 and 2.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because she was amazing in part 2 as well. Because she was a good, like, grandma, in my opinion.
Yeah.
She tried to get on Joseph, even though she knew he was, like, strong. She made sure to pass down the stories of the bloodline. And it's not really her fault that Lisa didn't tell me she was his mother and whatnot. So I'm not gonna, like, say, like, that was... In part 1, she was literally, like, the best girl that anyone could ask for.
Dude,
like,
she was the only girl, basically.
Yeah, she is legit the only girl for Jonathan, and I just loved seeing her in part 1. Like, every time I saw her, I don't know, I just really love her character. She's fucking cute. So
to be honest, I did so not care for her in part 1. When she abandoned Jonathan just because Dio kissed her and she was embarrassed, dude, that infuriated me. But part 2 Arena, I fucking love. She's such a great grandma. Dude, when she tells Joseph to beat up the thugs,
yeah, that was amazing.
I loved her. Honestly, I'd say golden experience.
It was some shit like, I don't like violence, but if you mess with my friend or something like that.
Hell yeah.
Joseph, go. I'll take golden experience. That's nice.
Hell yeah. Smash like.
I think. Okay. We could do a whole hour.
Or we could just move on and have him where he belongs. We have a whole tier for Speedwagon. Please.
But okay, I see you already did the good God's work of putting God in God tier.
Of course.
So let's go to the next one.
Sure. Zeppeli.
Okay. See, I don't really care where Zeppelin, but I will say I thought he was okay. I didn't think his death hit me as hard as it should have, though.
Oh, absolutely not. It was kind of
It wasn't anywhere near like Caesar. Because, I mean, to be fair, in 9 episodes, you don't have enough time to make everyone love every single character. But still, I say somewhere, because it's not like he was a bad character, so I don't want to put him way down. He did help Jonathan a lot.
He did, and I think his personality was also kind of interesting.
It was kind of like spunky. It was like, hey, like
he was a really wacky dude.
Baby,
hey baby. And I love me some Italians.
Was kind of the first like wacky character in JoJo.
That's true, yeah, definitely.
That's kind of crazy,
dude.
Okay,
just for that he gets to
the next 2. Hey.
Stand proud. You're alright with that?
Sure.
Alright.
I think the next 2 are easy dog tiers.
Hell yeah, burn them in a fire! Dude, I hate both of them so much. I hate Dario and I hate that vampire Chinese guy.
Yeah, no, he fucking stuck his nose in places where he didn't need to be. He had nothing, like, he had no point in riding with Dio.
No,
but
absolutely
Dio's charismatic and probably swayed him.
He's the fault that Jonathan is dead.
Yeah, dude. Okay,
absolutely.
I find it hard to rank Dio because he's a villain, but
he's a villain.
I love his character, like what he does for.
Dude,
I don't know. I find his character intriguing. Most villains, I mean, that's not true, but he's very charismatic, which makes a lot of like things very interesting because most of the people that have been swayed that way, the difference between him in part 1 and part 3 crazy. I actually liked him in part 1 more than part 3, to be honest.
Yeah, I get that. We got more
his
of
effect
him
on
in
the
part
Joestar bloodline. So if we're talking for the story, he did a lot of good. If we're talking just as a person, he was shit, obviously.
Yeah. But I don't think being a bad person per se puts you lower on a character ranking. You can be an awful person and still
That's
be an
true.
amazing character. So let me tell you where I would put him. Dio is my favorite character
Let's go.
in all of JoJo's.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Dio is fucking amazing.
I love Dio.
Dio is the
love
is the thing that made me go through part 1 even though I didn't like it.
Well,
And Dio
we
was
all
the
know that
thing-
Dio's the main character of JoJo's.
Hell yeah, smash like.
He's in part 1. He's mentioned in part 2. He's in part 3. Heavily influences part 4. And his son's the protagonist of part 5. Smash
yeah.
like.
Dude, Dio is the best. Oh, I love him. Are we alright with Ultimate Life Form?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
He's the true ultimate life form.
So, you want a
Okay,
George in
George
here?
Joestar. Yes!
I don't know
And no, I'm not
anything
gonna talk
about
about
George.
level. I just wanted to put him in here. Because he's a Joestar. Okay, so George, we know from what we do know from him that he was just like Jonathan. He was selfless. He wasn't like fighting for anything but others. He died a horrible death.
Yeah.
And he was
Fought in
the
a war.
husband of Lisa. And he's Joseph's dad, which means Joseph had to get something from him. And
Well,
we
his
all love
genes,
Joseph,
not his
but,
personality.
that's fair, but we still can't say that. Well, without him, Joseph wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So thank him for that.
So-
I mean, I'd say Moody Blues maybe.
Yeah,
I
probably.
don't think he was a bad character.
I don't think he was
He just
bad
wasn't
either,
a
but
character.
we don't know anything about him.
Yeah, he just wasn't like a character at all. Oh! I'm feeling nut. Part 2 Joestar.
Can you see him?
Or part 2 Joseph.
Can you see
Yes, I
that G-O-A-T?
Yes.
Joseph!
Joseph!
Hell yeah! So,
Okay,
can we just...
Okay. Can we put him in Speedwagon, please?
Hell
Can we
yeah!
put him in Speedwagon. Let's go!
I was saying that that Dio was my favorite character, but I completely forgot that Joseph is here. Joseph is the GOAT!
Next thing we're gonna say is Joseph is the GOAT.
Joseph is the NANI?
That's amazing.
Dude, I loved him in part 2. He was the best character by far in there. I loved him in part 3.
Yes.
He carried the whole thing.
Yes, dude.
Even in part 4, he was still kind of cool, even if it got kind of sad seeing him
Yeah.
age. But
Okay, dude, fucking Joseph, dude. I could talk about Joseph all day. He's just so like he's like the opposite of Dio. In a good way, he's
Yeah.
so charismatic.
yeah,
And he's so
absolutely.
like contagious with his personality. And unlike Jonathan, the contrast which makes him cool is he heads right straight into battle. He doesn't care whether it's minor or not. If you mess with him at all, it's over.
Oh yeah. But what I also really like is that most of the times he doesn't just go in and punch his enemies out.
That's true. He's very
He's
strategic.
so smart and
It made
plans
some of
everything
dude,
out.
part 2 had some of the greatest fights for that reason.
I guess so. Too bad that I didn't get into part 2 at that time. I
Damn.
gotta go on a rewatch. Hell yeah. He's probably one of my favorite characters of all time.
All right, who is next? Oh, Smokey.
Next we have Smokey. Yeah. Kind of a minor
I thought
character.
Smokey was cool.
He was
He's
cool.
minor, and he kind of left and then came back out of nowhere at the end.
Yeah.
But for when he was there,
It was just kind of a
I
bro.
kind of liked his little like friendship
Yeah.
/ looking up to Joseph.
Yeah, sure. I think he can stand
It was
proud.
kind of cute. Yeah, he can stay proud.
Sure. Straizo.
Is Straizo the one that
The
was at
vampire
start?
from part 2. The guy that
Oh,
was
was it the one
a
that he
Hamon
shot?
user first.
Was the one that he shot?
Yeah.
I don't remember like anything about him. I just remember that he got Tommy gunned.
Yeah.
So you
That's
can cheat.
honestly the best thing about him. What I liked about Straits is that he wasn't like the other Hamon users, because most Hamon users are like, oh, okay, I'm a protector of justice, I'm such a good guy. But
Yeah.
But he did use Hamon, he knew Hamon, but he wanted that immortal life, and I think that was kind of intriguing. And we didn't get a lot from him. He was just a bit in part 1 and just the first villain in part 2. And he was a pretty cool fight, but compared to most other
The
characters,
concept of a evil Hamon user is kind of cool,
it is, yeah.
but
But too bad he can't
like I said, I don't
he
know
can't
shit about
use
it.
Hamon once he's a vampire.
yeah, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be Moody Blues?
I think
It's
Moody
unfortunate.
Blues is fine, yeah. So, next up we have the first Pillar Man, Santana.
Okay, that's Santana. Okay.
Yeah.
But the thing about Santana is like first he sets off the whole thing. Seeing him for the first time, because we don't know anything about these Pillar Men.
Dude, that was
the
badass,
moment when you learn how intelligent he is and how fucking strong he is.
Yeah.
And all it took just to take down this one dude. Oh my god, that's such a great scene.
Dude,
in my opinion.
At first, when he slips and falls after thawing out, you think he's kind of a wacky goofball kind of guy, but then he just walks through the vampire and kills him. Dude, that was such a badass introduction.
Dude, yeah, I seriously need to rewatch part 2. It's been like half a year.
Yeah, same.
Because whenever I watch JoJo's again, it's mainly because I'm showing my friends it, so I've rewatched part 1 like so many times that I hate it.
Yeah. So honestly, I think Santana was a great introduction to the Pillar Man, but
me too.
There wasn't much to him, though.
Yeah.
He was killed kind of fast.
Fan Proud works.
Yeah, sure. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Oh!
We can always move him later. Oh!
Stroheim!
Okay. I'm pretty sure Stroheim alone is already hella high on this list. But the fact that he has the greatest science in the world.
German science is the greatest in the world! Dude.
I want to put him in either Ultimate Lifeform or Speedwagon just because of how much I love this man.
Dude, I don't think he's quite Speedwagon. He's really cool.
Okay, so Golden Experience or Ultimate Lifeform works.
Yeah,
not Speedwagon. Speedwagon's special.
But, I mean, he's a Nazi.
No, wait.
I'm kidding. I love him.
Even though no one take this out of context. I'm not defending Nazis. But Stroheim was a pretty cool Nazi.
Eddie
Stroheim
cancelled.
was pretty cool.
Yeah, Strom was cool. I liked him. Next up, Caesar.
Who's that? I can't see. Oh my god. I'm finna cry. I don't know exactly where I'd put him on the list, but I know how, like, man, because after seeing part 1 and like having Jonathan and Dio hate each other, it was nice to see, because even though this isn't the same situation, but it was nice to see Joseph and Caesar, you know, be cool with each other, because these were two like very different people.
I mean,
almost as Jonathan and Dio were.
At first, they did kind of hate each other too, but
it was Dio.
Yeah.
But
I love
and then like obviously seeing what happened like to William and how much he hated Joseph because of his grandfather getting killed and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then seeing it come full circle with the fight against Wamu. That was just, it was so depressing because you knew he was gonna die and he kept.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking Golden Experience, to be honest.
That works. I like Golden Experience. That works.
Yeah. I just like the moment where he jumps up like 5 feet in the air and lands in this chair like a fucking badass. He's so good.
Yeah, that was cool. But dude, the moment where you think he's dead pretty much, and then he rips the ring out of Wamu.
Oh hell yeah.
That was pretty badass.
Yeah.
And then oh my god, the whole Caesar scene. Oh man, that because his death was sad, but it didn't get me as much as the reactions to his death.
Oh yeah. Caesar!
Wait, I gotta do that again. Because I have a Caesar headband. Well, I obviously can't show because I haven't done a face reveal, sadly. Oh. But Caesar!
Also, I love me some Italians since I'm Italian. So,
that's dope.
Next up, I have a hot take on this, so I want to hear your opinion first. On Lisa.
I want to hear your hot take first.
Dude, I don't care for Lisa. I would put her some like Moody Blues. It's not like she's a bad character.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, okay?
Yeah.
I did like her. She's hot. She's cool. But she didn't get like any insane like moments nor development.
Yeah. Also,
her development, I guess, with being this mom was cool. Yeah. But like, it wasn't on the level of Caesar or Joseph. Like, as a character-wise, which isn't bad because she's not like the main character, but it does kind of put her lower for me.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I think
somewhere
she was
in the middle.
Built up very, like a strong character, but then she didn't really win anything.
Yeah, I mean, she was cool against Cars, I'd say, for how strong Cars is.
Yeah, I guess, but.
But yeah, like, I mean, nice.
Nice.
I love that scene.
That's one of my favorite scenes ever, dude. I swear. Okay.
Alright,
I'd say somewhere
I
here,
don't wanna
probably Stand
I don't want
Proud.
to put her in Moody
Moody
Blues,
Blues.
mainly because Moody Blues has like all these characters we don't know anything about.
That's fair. Yeah, sure. Let's go Moody Blues. Next up, we got Suzy Q.
Suzy Q.
Suzy Q.
So we're doing both young and old, right?
Both
I mean,
young and
she
old,
doesn't
yeah.
have much
Again.
when she's old. Well, she doesn't have much either, but I mean, I don't think
doesn't
she was on the
change a
level
lot.
of waifu as like Erina. But I thought she was funny because she reminds me of Erina, like how she, but she's nowhere near the same because
Yeah.
she's a little bit closer to like. I found the moment really enjoyable when she first came in, when they're and she was like the telegram, and then he started like chasing her and stuff. I found it really enjoyable.
Yeah.
You already know their marriage was probably really fun until it's cheated.
That's true.
But,
Probably even after that.
and then,
Yeah, I love
like,
her. She's cute.
when they were flirting and stuff, like it was pretty cute to see.
Yeah.
And it was different because
She's-
Erina and Jonathan were so like old fashioned and
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. And
so
she's also such a
straightforward.
different
This was, like-
character from all the other women in the show, I feel like.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, she's more of like girly girl.
Yeah, yeah.
That word? Yeah. She wasn't
Even
like
as
a
she grows
fighter by
old.
any.
She didn't become like a wise old lady like Erina, but she was still like fun-loving.
Yeah, she still
cool
seemed.
kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she even seemed like a nice grandma and whatnot. Cause she was like worried, and she was like, Jotaro, what are you doing with your grandfather and all this?
Yeah.
And then like when she found out about Holly, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure she was. Did she even find out about Holly? I don't remember. I know she was like going to. She wanted to see her.
I don't remember anymore. But I think she
Whatever.
took it
I
pretty
think
well.
she's-
Anyways, I
What?
think she's no Erina in quality, but
Yeah.
I'm torn. What would you say?
Proud.
Sorry?
We're gonna have a lot in the middle.
That's true.
Stand proud
Stand
or
proud.
yeah, I guess that works.
ACDC. Oh, sorry.
Okay, not gonna lie, I don't remember crap about ACDC.
I just know that the fight with him and Joseph on the spikes was pretty cool, and he was like
Oh yeah.
he was a more wacky version of Wamu.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm being honest, I'll put him in.
Sorry.
Not Joy Killer. Not Joy Killer.
I'd say
but
Moody Blues is fine.
dang. Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Maybe we should have had it so they go more progressively into the bad side, because it's just straight up like Moody Blues and then Joy Killer. It's whatever.
That's true, but there are some pretty awful characters.
There is some Joy Killers.
Yeah.
Yes. Who is next?
Who is next? Wamu is next. The glorious warrior.
Oh.
Of
Wamu is legit, besides Joseph, my favorite character in part 2. Because
I mean Stroheim, but
no, I like Wamu more than Stroheim.
really,
You have to respect Wamu.
I respect
is-
him, but I don't
He
love
is
him.
so, because he's so into the Warriors thing, and he gets the relationship low-key with Joseph throughout all these fights.
That's
and
true.
It
Yeah.
was so amazing. The moment when he was dying,
I love how
and
they
he was like trying to
respected
like
each
heal
other.
his wound a little bit.
Yeah.
He was like, "No, don't take mercy or whatever." He's like, "I'm not. I'm just respecting you as a fellow warrior."
Yeah,
and it's
that was
cool
pretty
because
cool.
Joseph picked that up from him. Because before he couldn't care, like, give a damn about the warrior's spirit. And
Oh yeah,
whatnot.
that's absolutely
But
true.
after these fights with
That's
him,
true, yeah.
he picks that up. I feel like.
To be honest, at first I was leaning towards Stand Proud, but you're making me go for Golden Experience, kind of.
I'll take that. I thought Wamu was an absolutely amazing fam. I thought he was better than Cars.
He was
Like, I think
definitely
he was
better than
the best
Cars.
villain in part 2.
I didn't really like
Well, that
Cars.
means Cars is going a bit lower then. I thought, I don't think Cars was a joy killer, but I don't think he was like a good villain.
Yeah.
I thought he was like, I mean, I guess he was like a scary villain in terms of power.
He was. And what I
And,
did
you know,
like
it was-
about him is that Joseph had to go really crazy to beat him, and kind of got
Yeah.
lucky because he was so overpowered.
I still think I still think it kind of fits for Joseph's character just
Yeah,
to like get
definitely.
lucky and beat the strongest life form. And it was kind of cool seeing Cars like be like behind, like not doing anything the whole part and like being mysterious a bit.
Yeah.
And then just see him come and fight and be really strong and whatnot.
Not respecting the warrior spirit at all, in comparison to Wamu.
Yeah. I mean, I would put him in either Moody Blues or Stand Proud.
I'd say Moody Blues. I didn't love him.
Yeah, I didn't exactly like him either.
Oh, we're getting into part 3 territory! Jotaro!
Yada, that's it.
Yada. What do you think about Jotaro?
I'm okay. As much as I love the Chad himself,
Yeah.
I've heard that Jotaro in part, because you know how like in part 4 and 5 he's like more of a calm dude, a more chill dude than like in part 3 where he's like, "Shut up, you annoying bitch," to his mom.
Yeah. I think he grew.
So apparently in the part 3 manga, he was more like he was in. That's what I've heard. And I feel like and I heard that they also changed his attitude more in part 3 because the viewers liked hating dickhead personality that he kind of had.
Yeah.
But I honestly didn't care for it. I thought it was stupid. How are you gonna call your mom all that shit?
Yeah, that's true.
But that's not like a big thing because that was only really at the start.
That was really
Throughout
just
the series, he did like become. He did learn to like become close to people and whatnot because he was kind of like one of those feel like at the start. And then he became friends with all these people. He became cool with his grandpa, who he didn't really care for before.
Yeah.
I guess.
I also feel like Joseph did have a big effect on Jotaro because I feel like Jotaro started out just being like the guy who punches the shit out of villains and that's it. And he grew more and more tactical as the story went on.
That is true. That's very true because especially against in the last few fights or even against Dio.
Against Dio,
because
against
the
Barbie.
whole time stopping thing in itself was a strategy. As much as I think it was an ass pull, he did strategize. An ass pull,
but it was a glorious ass pull.
What exactly? It's the most glorious ass pull in all of anime, and it low key makes sense because their stands affected by that. Even though everyone before him got Vine-like stands, and then he gets Star Platinum.
So when I first started out with part 3, I really didn't like him, as you said, calling his mom a bitch and all this, and telling all these girls to fuck off and stuff. I really didn't care for him, but as it went on, he really grew on me, and especially in part 4, I loved him. And I don't know why.
Yeah, I love him now. And then in part 4, he was cool. He had a good moment against Kira.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude.
After Koichi,
and
all that stuff, that was really sick.
Against the time bomb or the heat searching bomb.
Yeah. After sheer heart attack, and he was like, nice watch. Too bad I'm gonna have to break it so you can't see it anymore. And then he's like, by break it, I mean your face. That was amazing.
That was so cool. He's such a badass, dude. I'm saying ultimate life form.
I'll say ultimate life form as well.
Hell yeah!
Jotaro's amazing. Smash subscribe.
Hell yeah! Both to Eddie and to me.
Yeah.
Abdul.
Okay, Abdul. I like Abdul. I found it really stupid, however, that he died. And no, he didn't die, obviously, but he died. Was gone for like a good chunk of the story, and then just came back.
He
died. It's like, if he was alive after, he could have joined back.
Yeah.
He didn't have to wait that long.
He died twice first. He died
his death looked kind of
two times.
Dude, his death really came out of nowhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was kind of crazy. That kind of spooked me because I was like, shit, they're in some real stuff right here.
Yeah, he really built up Vanilla Ice in that moment.
I would put him in Stand Proud or Moody Blues. Not Moody Blues. I'd say Stand Proud.
Yeah, Stand Proud is fair. He's a fine character.
Cause he was cool.
Yeah. Kakyoin.
I love this moment with Joseph. Kakyoin's a god tier character. He's pretty dope.
He's dope, yeah.
I like Kakyoin.
I love him.
I could say the same thing for Kakyoin as Abdul, I guess, where he was gone for a little bit. But the difference is, when Kakyoin came back, you know how happy everyone was? It was so wholesome.
Oh yeah, of course.
When he came back, they're like, Kakyoin!
Yes!
Aww. And then his death was so much sadder than Abdul's.
Definitely. Kakyoin had a
oh
way
my
more
gosh,
impactful
dude.
death. I would have wished we had gotten his backstory a little earlier, but it was still great.
And it was weird because like when you got his backstory, right in that moment, you're like, shit, he's gonna die. But yeah, his backstory was kind of sad. It was kind of like cool to see how a stand would affect an everyday normal person because as he said, like at school, no one believed him that he had this like thing that came and was cool and whatnot. So everyone thought he was crazy and had an imaginary friend, which is like that probably happens to a lot of people, and that's kind of like damn. And he was really helpful. He figured out Dio's power, and without that, Joseph wouldn't have figured it out, and then that means Jotaro wouldn't have figured it out. Or maybe not figured it out as soon. I really have wondered what would happen if Kakyoin was in part 4, and like Polnareff died instead. I actually think that the part 4 art style would have done good for Kakyoin. I think it would have looked better.
He would have fit really well, probably.
Because it reminds me of like, you see a lot of the fan arts that make him more towards like the cute side, which sounds kind of weird when I'm saying it now, but like that reminds me of like part 4.
Yeah,
he would look really kind of well. I think he's not ultimate life form, but I think he can be a golden experience.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, he has one of the greatest memes in JoJo with okay. Polnareff!
Dude, I love Polnareff. Cause he was kind of like the jokester of the squad. Even though Joseph was there, like he was still like as a Joe bro, he was so contrasted from Jotaro.
Definitely.
And Jotaro still really enjoyed his company. I'm trying to remember because he had a lot of like cool moments, I'd say.
I feel like in a big chunk of part 3, he was more of a main character than any of the other guys.
That's fair.
Because
he had a lot of episodes where it was mainly just him.
Yeah.
And his relationship with Whole Horse was so cool.
It was
because
so
apparently, don't quote me on this, anyone, because I'm fucking stupid and believe a lot of dumb things. But I'm pretty positive that Whole Horse was supposed to become a Crusader.
He was, yeah. I heard that too.
Yeah.
For a time.
Which is that would have been so cool, in my opinion. And I loved his relationship
he would for a while, but yeah. Honestly, I'm saying ultimate life form for Polnareff.
Ooh, yeah, I could see that.
He did get turned into a turtle though.
Ooh, and I don't like turtle. He was still helpful in part 5 too, though.
Yeah.
To be fair.
I don't think being a turtle makes him any worse.
It makes him even more memeable, which is
definitely, which fits him so well. Oh man.
Yes.
All right.
Iggy. Oh.
Everybody.
I love Iggy.
Yeah.
Dude, Iggy was so. I fucking hated him at the start, but I love him now. I wish I could take my meanness back. If Polnareff is ultimate life form, he has to be ultimate life form of Speedwagon. Just because I don't know about Speedwagon, but oh man, that scene where he was protecting Polnareff, it showed like how much they were really like close, even though he tried not to. And that just got me.
There was one fight where he got to redeem himself. His fight with Petchup was really cool, and then he got the one moment where he died protecting Polnareff, which was cool. I don't think that makes him ultimate life form.
Those two fights really excelled his like character, I would say.
But I don't think that redeems all the shitty behavior he pulled before that.
Okay, how would you like being freaking carried half around the world just to help some stranger?
Yeah, I wouldn't, but I wouldn't put myself into ultimate life form either.
That's fair. I mean, I would put myself in ultimate life form, but
of course.
I don't know. You could choose.
So, as I said, I'm not a huge fan of animals or dogs. I would have put him lower, way lower. So I'm fine with golden experience if you really.
Go. Yes.
All right. Holly. Holy
Okay.
moly.
I have one little complaint, as much as I love her character, but this isn't a complaint that really affects her. This is just she can't control her stand.
But
which is kind of like her stand. And yeah, I was about to say, fucking babies can't.
Babies
Rats can.
Rats can. Dude, everybody can control their stand. Just she can.
And then there's Holly.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm not gonna take on her because obviously it's a plot device that Araki, needed. She reminds me of like she reminds me a bit of Suzy Q with how she is with just in general. And then like with Jotaro, she's a good mom because as much as Jotaro was
she's a good mom. That's true.
Okay, this kind of like she'd still be like really nice and like I just felt so bad for her whenever her name was, and I really wanted them to save her.
Yeah.
Even though that was like the main reason they went on the journey, I feel like most people forgot the journey.
Definitely.
Like
I did
in the first place
because
it turned into a It turned into more of a we need to stop
until Darby until Jotaro bets her life in the Darby fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I just think she's a worse Holly, a worse Suzy Q.
I don't think she's Moody Blues though.
I don't think she's STEM proud.
I mean, they can still both be in STEM.
I really didn't enjoy her that much, and she wasn't there for a while.
I guess that's fair. Moody Blues.
Yeah.
Word.
Oh, what was the kid's name?
Anne. She's amazing. Anne.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Anne.
This might sound a little bit weird, but you know how old is she? She's like 13.
I think she's 13, 14, something. Yeah.
Okay, she's 13. Jotaro's 17 in part 3. So I don't think it'd be too far-fetched if down the line they had gotten together. Because hear me out. Anne definitely liked Jotaro.
Yeah.
Jotaro tolerated her, which for Jotaro is a huge accomplishment.
Oh my god. Yeah. I don't think.
And when would Jotaro ever go out of his way to freaking care for a stranger?
That's true. But
Jotaro, I think Jotaro kind of grew fond of her, but then she just disappeared.
I don't feel like Jotaro has any sexuality, though. I don't know about part 6 or anything, but...
Oh, then I can't... Well, you know who the part 6 JoJo is, right?
Yeah. She's his daughter, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so he has to have some sort of sexuality for that.
It just doesn't fit with Jotaro. But anyways, that doesn't take away from
It's true.
From Anne.
It was a moment of weakness.
It was, definitely.
And I thought Anne was fun.
Yeah, she was.
Like,
I enjoyed her.
thought she was like an enjoyable character. I was actually kind of sad to see her go, but I mean, it makes sense because obviously she can't be hanging around with the really dangerous stand users that were coming. I would put her in Golden Experience, honestly.
Would you? Is she's a Caesar level though? I don't know. I don't know about that. Or
well, I don't think she's like William A. Zeppeli level. I thought she was better than Abdul.
Yeah,
she
that's
can
fair.
be like low Golden Experience. Low Golden Experience.
Yeah, I think that's fair. We could also start to move some down or something, but we'll see as we go on, I guess.
We can change Joy Killer to something else. That's not like super horrible. Or even
we can keep the name, but just have it not be as horrible. But yeah.
I guess that works too.
Let's keep it for now. We still have a lot to go.
Yeah, we have so many.
Rubber
I'm gonna
Soul.
have a sheer heart attack.
Yeah. Damn.
Okay, I don't remember him at all.
That was so.
Was he the one with the mirror stand? Or was it not him?
His stand was him being able to transform himself into anyone, and also basically eats anything, or his stand can eat anything. His stand was this golden goo kind of thing.
He was a Joy Killer.
He was a Joy Killer. Yeah, I didn't like him. I mean, he had a fun personality, and he started the whole rero thing, but yeah, he wasn't amazing. I'm fine with Joy Killer.
Alrighty.
Horse.
Oh, it's Whole Horse. Whole Horse is cool. I thought his development was really cool too.
It was.
And his little like bro like thing with Polnareff that he kind of had.
Definitely.
Even though he tried to kill him. Yeah, I'm fine with Golden Experience. If
Hell
that's
yeah!
You want to put him. Yes.
I think he's perfect for Golden Experience. Oh my god,
Yes.
Enya.
I can't stand Enya.
So I don't think she's dog, because she was important and
yeah, she actually, I would say dog.
Dude, But
she was
she
literally
influenced so much.
You know the guy that's on the right in Dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the second guy in Dog, right?
Yeah.
She's literally just him for part 3.
Kind of, but she had the stand arrow. She was the one who
I
took
forgot.
in.
Yeah, she actually had those.
Yeah, she took in Dio. She mentored Dio way more than this guy. I think she was way more important to the part and to later parts even.
Yeah.
But she was a
dickhead.
Yeah.
I did really like the episode though, where
that's true.
Well, this isn't gonna make me like her character, but the episode where they went into the hotel or whatever, and it was her,
and the whole town was taken over by her, basically with her zombies. It was a great episode, and she was a great.
Oh, Oingo and Boingo!
Oingo, Boingo, brothers!
I love Boingo. I love Boingo.
I love Boingo,
okay,
but
first
I don't
off,
love
we have
Boingo.
to appreciate. Boingo is probably lower, but we can appreciate the Oingo Boingo ending songs.
Oh, definitely. Oh, the songs are so good.
The one with Whole Horse was pretty cool.
And I also think his whole episodes with them never finding out that he was a bad guy in disguise.
That was so funny.
It was really hilarious. And him trying to do the trick Polnareff told him about. That was so funny. He was a hilarious character.
He was like, "Oh, I can do it easy." It's like, but remember, you said you could do it with 5. He was like, "Nani?"
Oh,
yeah.
But
you know what? I actually think Boingo got some development, unlike Oingo, because Oingo was only in that one episode.
Yeah.
Boingo, on the other hand,
should we just put him in?
Horse kind of forced him to become more. Oh,
definitely.
Yeah, maybe we should actually make Boingo. I think he was a good, a funny character. I don't think he was a good character.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't think he's a joy killer. I don't think he's stand proud either.
Moody Blues works.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And guys, Moody Blues doesn't mean like sad. We just couldn't think of any more JoJo things.
Yeah.
I think Boingo. Now that I'm thinking of it, because I wanted to rank Boingo lower at first, but
really?
Boingo, I think,
I love Boingo.
Is higher than. I think that's the thing. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think Boingo is higher.
Definitely, yeah. I just placed him here because I had to take a drink. But yeah, I'd put him in Stand Proud.
Yeah, I'd put him in Stand Proud too. And it's really cool because Whole Horse kind of taught him a little bit.
Yeah.
You could tell. He was like, "Why are you being such a bitch all the time?" I see who's next, and I want to put them in Dog already.
Oh. I think he wasn't a
joy killer because I found the episode. Actually, no, he was a joy killer because that episode gave me so much anxiety for Kaki.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I was scared for him.
I love the episode, but dude.
Yeah, I love the episode too.
I mean, except for the ending. Help me, God.
The ending was foul.
Yeah. But I think he was a good villain. But
yeah, he was a good villain, but he was a joy killer.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, do you remember this guy? Steely Dan.
I remember Steely Dan. I don't remember what he does.
He's the guy who Jotaro gives a receipt to at the end of the episode. I mean, just that alone. He was the guy who
keep the change.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Oh wait, was that the one? That's not the one that took over and made Jotaro his slave, right?
Yes,
that's not him.
Yes, that's him.
That is him. Okay. Where to put him then? I like that.
He was an awful guy, but I think he was fun. I prefer him to these two here.
You know what? During the episode, I couldn't stand him, so I think Can't Stand Him works.
Can't stand them. As I said, I prefer them to both of these, so I'd say would put him in Joy Killer.
Oh, I hated this dude. He was so OP. He
was OP,
reason.
but
I totally forgot his name. But I know he was blind and he fought with that water.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was.
I think his name was Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mdul. Yeah, Mdul.
Yeah.
He was cool though.
I think he was a cool villain. And I think
Yeah, maybe Blue works. I think. And dude, the fight was low key kind of dope.
It was, yeah. With Jotaro using Iggy to get himself towards him.
That was funny.
That was great. I loved his episode.
I'm gonna have to rewatch part 3 too.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take my time with it because it's so long.
I think with him, part 3 started to get really good.
Yes, I agree.
Dude, I expect you to hate this guy, so let me hear your opinion.
You can hate me all you want, but I don't remember him.
This was
Who is this?
the pedophile killer guy who turned both Polnareff and Jotaro into kids and got beaten by Kid Jotaro.
I don't like him. I thank him because that episode was so good.
That episode was so dope. Hell yeah.
Okay, which I guess doesn't bother most people because it gives Polnareff some character development, I guess.
Yeah.
But at the end, notices that he not, and he just like doesn't do anything.
Dude, you're kind of robot right now. Could you repeat what you said?
Oh fuck! Or shite. You know the end of the episode. Oh, I'm fine right now, right?
Yeah. So by the end of the episode, this girl asked him if he knew about the kid.
The girl noticed like Polnareff looked like the baby, but he like didn't do anything with her. He could have like, I think there could have been a relationship there.
Yeah. Dude,
no.
I was so proud of Polnareff to jump over his shadow and be a good guy and tell her sorry. I don't know. I think that showed a lot of growth.
But the simp in me wanted him to get with her.
That's fair. But I think it showed growth in him because at first he would have jumped on that immediately.
Definitely.
But we're kind of drifting off towards Polnareff. We still have to rank this guy.
You know, as a character, I didn't like him, but for what he did for the story, like I've said many times before, I think he was a villain for what he was supposed to be.
Yeah.
You can choose. I don't know what to do.
I'd put him into Moody Blues. I think he's better than the other guys down there.
Yeah.
Ooh, Magnet Girl.
Oh, she's so freaking hot, dude.
Yeah, that's a running theme with me. I don't care for hot characters. But
you like Dio.
For characters being hot, but I think she was great.
But Dio and Speedwagon are some of the hottest people in all of JoJo's.
Yeah, of course, but they're not great because they're hot.
And I also thank her for giving us the Abdul and Joseph.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Magnetism.
But dude,
so fuck.
Dude, she kept what did you keep? I think screws or something in her bra so that they could shoot at them.
Oh, yeah. That was so funny.
That was so funny and so random. But
I actually think she was a really good villain, like enjoyable.
Yeah, I enjoyed her too. I would put her in.
I wouldn't mind staying proud or Golden Experience. I would
even Golden Experience. Sure.
But just because like I liked her more than Boingo, but I don't like her more than like Jonathan Joestar. This is why I'm kind of like having trouble because I don't like Whole Horse more than Jonathan.
Yeah.
But I guess.
I mean, Jonathan gets put down by my taste, too. So.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm fine.
I just think that we didn't get too much from her, even if I liked her more than maybe Boingo.
Yeah.
But she was really just there for a second, and her episode was way better than her character. Just because that episode was fantastic. But let's move on to Darby the Elder.
Oh, that's the base. Oh, I'm dying. I'm yawning. Darby was a great villain.
Darby was fantastic. He was probably one of the best fights in part 3, except for Dio, of course.
I'm leaning toward Golden Experience, to be honest.
I'm done with that. Hell yeah. Next up, his brother, the younger.
Okay. As much as I liked the younger brothers episode, I don't think he was on the level of the older.
Absolutely not.
I think he's Proud or Moody Blues.
Yeah, I don't think he's even Stand Proud.
I didn't even care for his character at all. With the older Darby, I thought he was like a dope, like.
Yeah.
Because he respected gambling and all this stuff. It kind of like Mwamu, but a totally different like profession.
Dude, he had planned everything out. I mean, even the boy playing on the field there was his underling. That was amazing. And the other guy was just a guy floating and playing games.
Yeah. And then the younger Darby was just a flat out cheater. So
Yeah.
fair, Jotaro did too, but Jotaro's better.
Hell yeah. Pet Shop. You wanted Pet Shop in here. I don't think he's much of a character, but go on, tell me your
Yeah,
case.
I don't think he's much of a character. I thought the fight was cool, but I honestly don't like him particularly.
Yeah, same.
I would put him. I don't think he was much of a character. He was honestly kind of a joy killer because you know why? I thought that episode was like cool and all, but I thought it was like really like I wanted to get to the good stuff, and I was
That's
like,
true,
we gotta
yeah.
get this whole fight with the two animals.
Yeah, let's put him into Joy Killer.
Alrighty.
I feel like that's fair. Next up, oh god, Vanilla Ice.
Oh.
Honestly, I think Vanilla
Ice was an amazing villain, but actually, okay, I'm conflicted.
So
what do you think?
his ability was crazy powerful, crazy scary, but he himself.
Loki kind of like Zahando.
Sorry?
It was a little bit like Zahando.
Yeah, true. Just even more powerful and more destructive.
Mm-hmm.
But he himself, the only character trait he had was being an underling of Dio. He had no urgency by himself. He killed himself immediately when Dio told him to. Honestly, I think he was a joy killer for killing two characters.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Oh, we're getting into part 4 now. We have
Let's go.
Josuke!
Oh, Josuke. Okay, as much as I don't think Josuke like got the most character development or anything,
Yeah.
I love Josuke. I think he's ultimate life form. Easy.
Really? I was thinking either Golden Experience or Ultimate Lifeform, but I'm fine with that. Yeah, I enjoy his character. I always like to see him on screen. He was fun. He was not really as much of a main character than other JoJos before
Well, that's
him.
because the town of Morio
Yeah.
is kind of the main character
Definitely.
before,
I
which
buy
is
into
cool
that.
still. It worked. I think that works better actually.
I don't think it's a criticism to say he's not much of a character. He's a fun, amazing character in Morio.
Yeah, and Josuke is. I feel like he's a lot easier to relate to than the rest of the characters, as he is a high school student.
He's a
And
high
he
school
ki- he
student,
kinda acts like a
just
lot
like
of
just like Jotaro was, but he acted like one too.
Mm-hmm.
And he
Because
was.
you don't see freaking high schoolers like Jotaro.
Yeah, no, never. I mean, bullies maybe, but not main characters.
Yeah.
And I think his friendship with what was Best Boy's name?
Koichi or Okuyasu?
Okuyasu. Both of them.
Oh.
I mean, his friendship with both of them was really cool, and especially with Okuyasu.
Yeah.
He
Dude,
was
part
great.
4. I feel like part 4 just has like a little bit of a slice of life aspect to it, which I love.
Definitely, yeah. It has
And
that feeling
just
for a while.
yeah, before Kira.
It has the feeling of a murder mystery and a slice of life show. That's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Who is next? Is it
Next is
the boy
Koichi.
Koichi? Oh, Koichi.
He's great too.
Okay.
I love him.
I think Koichi got such a great character development
Absolutely.
because he went from like little craphead that didn't want to fight to like later on he's learned to fight with a stand. And then his stand evolves again, he becomes even more confident. And you really see how much more confident he's become
Definitely.
in part 5.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Because because by then he is way more experienced.
Yeah. And
Because it's like 2 years after part 4. And
it's true. It's true.
it's just, he's grown. And his relationship with Yukiko
He was
is
the
pretty
only JoJo to get a relationship, or not JoJo, the only important character to get a relationship during the show, and not just kind of at the end.
I like that. That is very true. I honestly, I don't know if you're gonna agree, but I want to put him in Ultimate Life form.
You don't, or you do?
I do.
Hell yeah, I agree.
Let's go.
He was amazing. He was more of a main character to me than Josuke.
Facts. Big facts.
Hell yeah. So, Josuke's mom.
Well, I really thought because the only thing I really didn't like about her, particularly, was when and she smashes that dude's head into the car. all he did was call her pretty, fam.
It's
like,
true.
She didn't have to do that.
She's an angry mom, kind of. But yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's.
I mean, I do kind of feel bad because she did get like ditched by.
Yeah.
In a sense. I don't think she's like a horrible character. I don't care where.
I like her. I like her more than other other female characters. I think she's stand proud.
Alrighty.
Also, I think she's a better MILF character than Kira's wife. So fuck you, Animek.
What? I like Kira's wife.
Yes, but she's better.
Kira's wife gets more screen time because she's better.
Well, okay. I just wanted to get a jab onto Animek.
Okay, I can't see who that is.
The first murder guy.
Oh, that's Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Angelo! Hi, Angelo.
Oh, yeah. Angelo, I don't remember like him at all, but I love the Angelo Rock meme. So
Yeah.
You can put him anywhere.
I think he was a fine first villain, but I really wanted to get out of his arc and into the other ones. I think Moody Blues for him.
Alright.
Next up, Okuyasu!
Oi, Josuke!
Dude, honestly...
I think he's also Ultimate Life Form.
Oh yeah!
Maybe.
I just wanted to say,
Okay,
best
yeah.
boy of part 4! I love him!
Yes! And I love how he knows he's not the smartest, but he still
Yeah.
tries anyways.
He tries so hard.
It's so nice.
Yeah. I prefer him to Koichi, even though I love Koichi.
I disagree, but I still love Okuyasu.
Yeah, I think that's just a matter of taste. So, his brother, not much of a character really.
Yeah, his brother wasn't much. I mean, I guess he got a little bit of development because they're dad and whatnot.
Yeah. But he was immediately killed afterwards, so.
Yeah, I don't care where we put him. He's not a big deal.
I would put him in Joy Killer.
That's facts. That's facts.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh.
I want Ballad on.
Okay, why do you hate Shigechi?
Dude, I just fucking hate how at first he plays up his oh man, I'm a cute stupid little guy, and then he wants to take all their money and what's the word for it?
He has the mind of an elementary schooler. What do elementary schoolers do when they're mad? Like, they don't care.
Yeah, but
you can't blame him for having the mind of a younger kid. That's just how he works.
He is a younger kid. He has the mind of a younger kid, but he also has the mind of a douchebag.
You can't deny that Josuke and Okuyasu were taking advantage of him.
He was taking advantage of them. Yeah. They wanted more or less. Okay, they weren't great guys with him either, but he just wanted to take everything for himself. So, I mean...
I still don't think he deserves all the hate that he gets.
Dude, I just think people really dislike him, and I was really happy when he died.
What? I thought it was sad when he died.
I mean, it was really sadly done. Like, the music and everything was so sad, but I was kind of glad that Killer Queen touched that door enough.
Wow. I mean, I guess I prefer it to some other characters, but like, I don't think he should have died. I thought I was kind of sad, but I guess I needed the death. But
yeah,
I mean, I think he was Joy Killer.
I would put him into Dog, but I'm fine with Joy Killer.
All right.
Okay.
Best Girl Part 4.
Best Girl?
Actually, I may be wrong. I like Remy too, or whatever her name is.
Yeah. I think she was
amazing
bitch, dude.
At first, but that's what character development's called.
She was such a yandere.
Cause she gets so much better in that one episode where she changes her face and shit, and then they come on close and stuff. And who doesn't like a good yandere?
Dude, I was just about to go on a whole rant how she's an awful human being, but I love Psycho, so I have to love her too.
What's up?
Where would you put her?
I honestly think she was in. I love Yukiko so much. I would put her in Golden Experience, but I don't think you're gonna agree. So.
I don't think with Golden Experience, but I'm fine with Stand Proud.
Okay.
I would personally put her into Moody Blues, but I think that's a good compromise. Dude, this guy whose name I don't remember. The one with Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Me neither. I thought he was a cool.
Honestly, Stan was cooler than him.
Probably Moody Blues.
I guess that's fair. Oh, Rohan! Dude, I forgot about Rohan. What do you think about him?
Cause sometimes I hate him, but sometimes I love how extra he is.
Yep.
Especially when it's like, don't you want to like, stop your house from burning down? He's like, no, I have to figure out how Jesse.
Yes, that was such an amazing scene, and also how he gets rid of the one stand that kills you when somebody looks at your back was also really really interesting. And I just loved him, liked his whole thing all around. I don't think I like him as much as Araki does, though. But yeah, I think he's a fine character.
I would put him in one of the higher tiers.
Yeah, somewhere around here. As I'd say Stand Proud.
What? I would say Golden Experience.
That's fair. I was between the two. But yeah.
Because his episodes are always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
With him in it.
So, Tonio.
Ooh, I like Tonio.
Dude, we don't get a lot from him.
As minor of a person he was, I thought
he was so cool. Dude, when his episode started, I was so hoping that he would turn out as a good guy, and he did. Oh, he's a great guy.
That episode was pretty funny. Or just pretty like wacky. You can put him anywhere. I would probably agree because I like Tonio.
I don't think he's Golden Experience, but he's definitely not Moody Blues, so I would put him in
Stand Proud works.
The alien guy. Do you remember his name?
I think his name's like Hikata or something like that. I don't remember.
Like that.
You know what?
I really enjoyed this character, even though he was just kind of weird. Do you think he's a stand user, or do you think he's an actual...
You know what? It could go both ways because it's JoJo's.
Definitely.
And you know what? I feel like that's the point, like why Araki made it so like because interpretation.
Yeah.
I would love it if he was actually an alien, though.
Dude, that's my headcanon. I think he's an alien. So.
I thought he was a really enjoyable character as well.
Yeah.
I'd put him in Stand Proud.
Fair. Yep. Hell yeah. Now, what was her name?
Rami, the real best girl. She's so fine, dude. And I know you don't care about that in the rankings, but she also has a good she has a nice personality.
She was
really cute, one of the first.
But I give her that.
Or one of the first victims of.
She might be the first. Yeah, I loved her.
I think she was the first. I'm not sure, but yeah, I just love her character overall.
Yeah.
And that ending scene when Kira ends up in her area, that was so bad.
That was so sick, dude. That's true. Is she Erina level? Is she Anne level?
I honestly think she is. I think she's higher. Not higher than both of them.
I don't think she's
actually.
Ultimate
I think
Life
she's
Form.
around the same. She's not Ultimate Life. I think she can be Golden Experience.
Yep,
she was amazing.
I agree. Oh, the Highway Star guy. I don't remember his name.
Not gonna lie, I don't remember him, and I don't remember why I told you to put him in.
Oh, I put him in. He was the guy who who was in the hospital, surrounded by girls.
Oh, that guy was cool.
That was,
I actually liked his character.
That was why I put him in here, because he's a pretty cool guy, even though we didn't get a lot from him.
Yeah. I don't care where we put him. I like him.
Do you think he's Stand Proud or more Moody Blues?
Oh, see, Moody Blues sounds so negative, but I don't think he's. Yeah, put him Stand Proud, I guess.
Does he deserve it?
I just think Moody Blues sounds so negative, even though it's not the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I think we went a little negative with the names, but whatever.
Because it's so easy.
Oh, dude, Kira's dad.
Oh, Kira's dad is a great, you know what, low key, he's a really good dad.
He
like,
is
very supportive
kind of,
dad.
yeah, he's a
He's a
good
really
dad for
supportive
the
dad.
son,
Not-
not for everybody else. But dude,
Yeah.
I hated him.
And I hated him. Facts. I can't stand him, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I think that works. Can't stand him.
Hell
Because he was such a nuisance, dude.
I think he's way better than Dario, but he's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
I also think he's better than Enya.
That's true, but I don't think he's better
But,
than
I
any of
think
the
he
Joy
still
Killers.
can't stand him. Yeah. Oh, Hayato. Oh, I love Hayato. He's such a smart little kid.
He is, yeah. At first, when we first got introduced to him, I didn't like him, but as the part went on, I really started to respect him.
Oh, would it be? Could we move Caesar up to Ultimate Life Form and then put Hayato either in Golden Experience or Ultimate Life Form?
No, I don't think. I
Yeah.
don't think Hayato is Ultimate Life Form. I'm fine with
Caesar's
Golden
Ultimate Life
Experience.
Form. We
Sorry?
can't put Okuyasu above Caesar.
I don't know. I enjoyed Okuyasu way more than Caesar, but I didn't enjoy part 2 as much. I'm fine with moving Caesar up. He's cool.
Okay, because I don't want to put Hayato in the same as Caesar. I feel like that's kind of messed up, but that's just me. But this
think
is
this
cool.
is
This
fine.
is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kira's wife.
Oh, Kira's wife. Oh, she's amazing. No.
I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm still on the Animac thing.
I know you're jealous because your waifu Animac wants her and. But.
But
See, okay. Think about her character a little bit, because like a little bit of things that I like and a little bit of things that I don't like. One thing that I don't like, which isn't necessarily her fault, but it's also like the guy that died that Yoshikage Kira took over, is fault too, because she admits that they weren't in love when they were.
yeah,
But like it is kind of, I don't know. I enjoyed her character. I think she just wasn't looking for a boring guy.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I can't really blame her.
yeah. True.
Um,
Honestly,
I
I
don't know,
just
I
don't
thought it
like
was nice.
tsunderes, and she's a pretty big tsundere.
I don't mind putting her in Moody Blues.
Okay, that's fine for me. I don't want to put her any lower though, and I don't really want to put her any higher either. So yeah, Kira.
Yoshikage Kira. I am 33 years old, but I'm not gonna say the rest because I'm trying to finish this.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think that worked.
That
Honestly,
works. He's a
cool.
great villain, I think.
Yeah, he is so amazing.
He's
of a
also so
villain.
different to Dio, which makes him even
Yeah.
cooler.
He's so different than any of the villains, fam. He just wanted to live a quiet life.
And I love how weak his stand is in a physical fight.
Yeah. Which we saw against Jotaro.
Yeah.
Which made it for like the rest of it.
He got the
It just showed how
crap beat out of
smart he
him.
was, too.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Ooh,
on
Giorno
part 5.
Giovanna.
Giorno
Part
Giovanna.
five.
I know you love Giorno.
Good. Really,
So
we gotta take it. Giorno. Are we gonna ignore the fact that as much as everyone in the world loves Giorno that I talked to, he's a really bad main character.
yeah, that's right. I think he's honestly boring.
For some reason, I can't put that against him because I still love him.
Yeah, I don't really
Like-
I mean, I think he's a fine character, but I think he's kind of
Yeah.
Joseph not Joseph,
either
Jonathan
film-
level.
Yeah, I don't think he was as good of a character as Jonathan, but first off, we did see him longer,
Yeah.
and we got more moments, I would say.
yeah.
But I'm fine with staying proud. Because
Yeah.
I can't put him above Jonathan either, honestly.
Yeah. I think honestly almost everybody in his gang was more of a main character
You know
than
what?
him.
I do really like the fact, though, that Giorno is both Jonathan and Dio's son, and you can
Yeah,
tell
That's
in his
really
personality.
cool. That is really cool.
Just really,
Yeah.
because you can tell he gets the charismatic thing from Dio, and even Bruno says, like, for some reason, you just can't not like the guy.
Yeah.
And then he
that's
also
fair.
has, like, unlike Dio, he has a sense of right and wrong. Even
Yeah.
if what he's doing isn't necessarily, like, the best, he knows that it's not.
I mean, he's a
Unlike
gang
Dio.
star.
Yeah. And then there's Dio, who, like, thinks he's doing the right thing because it's for him and all
Yeah.
this.
Because he is the best.
Yeah, I'm fine with Stan Proud. I think that
Also,
works.
he has the best haircut in all of JoJo. Don't add me. Bye.
I don't think Josuke would be very happy hearing about that. Josuke,
I'm just memeing, of course.
Dude, you know how cool it would have been if Josuke was in part 5 instead of
That's
Koichi?
true, dude. That's really true.
Imagine how unstoppable they would be. Because their only thing is that they can't heal themselves.
Yeah.
They can heal each other. And then
yeah.
they're OP. Or
That's true.
they could just learn Hamen and then heal themselves that way. But apparently Hamen doesn't exist anymore.
Sadly.
Okay.
The mom of the gang. Oh, Bruno.
I think Fushirani is such a great character.
He's fantastic. He wasn't as fun as others from the gang, but he was just a great character.
But he was kind of like the glue that kept the gang together.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's the reason the gang exists.
Yeah. He's the mom of the crew. He built the crew, or he built the gang. He kept them together. He is the reason why they all work together. I love him. I think he's... honestly, I could go with either.
I don't mind being in Ultimate Life.
Yeah, I don't mind either. I think he was great. Porpo.
I freaking hate Popo. I thought he was really cool.
Yeah.
But I am kind of glad he died.
Yeah, true.
Because if he hadn't have died, he would have probably been a huge nuisance as well.
Definitely.
On the gang.
Was it ever explained why he could turn himself into a mattress? He was
no. I don't think so.
He was just weird and crazy. But I did enjoy him.
Yeah, I enjoyed his episode and stuff.
I don't think he was a joy killer.
Yeah, I'll put him in Moody Blues.
Yeah, fair. Oh, Naranja.
Best boy.
I would have said best boy, but we still have Mista coming up.
Yeah, but Mista is a man.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, all right.
I don't care who put him as long as it's Golden Experience or Ultimate Life Form. I think he's that good.
Yeah.
Mainly just not even his character development or anything, but just as a character, he's so
Dude,
man, I just love his character.
Also, he's the one that gave us the torture dance, the best scene in all of anime.
Yes.
Hell yeah, smash like. Fugo, that was his name.
Okay, I kind of don't like Fugo because he betrayed the gang.
Same, yeah. I mean,
His
he
stand
didn't
was
really
cool,
betray them, but yeah.
No, he betrayed them.
Fair, yeah.
Even Narancia went with them. Narancia's literally the kid of the group.
Yeah.
He knew that it was the right thing to do. Fugo was being selfish because he didn't want to die.
Yeah. I agree with the notion that he got probably written out because he was so powerful.
Yeah, no, I agree with that too. But it still affects the character because
definitely.
in the story, it's
yeah. I mean, I also didn't like how he stabbed Naranja in the face.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in Moody Blues.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
From there.
That's fair, yeah.
Actually, maybe even Joy Killer.
I don't
Because
think
I didn't particularly love him in anything.
I mean, I did enjoy his character.
No, I really liked his stand being used though. That was really nice.
I liked his duality too, so I don't think he's a joy killer.
Yeah.
This guy though.
Yeah.
I mean,
the tsundere.
Yeah. What was his name? I forget.
Abakio.
Right. Abakio.
Yeah.
Abakio. I really didn't like him for most of the show.
I would either put him in Stand Proud or Golden Experience, but the only thing that keeps keeping me from Golden Experience is comparing him to Narancia because Narancia's death was so much sadder than Abakio's. But Abakio's really came out of nowhere. And then Narancia's reaction to that death was sad too. But the thing about Narancia's death is, I heard this as a joke, but I honestly wouldn't put it past him. They said Araki made them switch because he didn't want to draw Narancia being dead.
Aww.
Which, if that's true, that's really sad.
Yeah, that's really
that would
sad.
Make that. I don't want to say that. I'm kind of happy they did it the way they did.
Yeah.
I guess Abaki on Stand Proud works.
Yeah.
Because I didn't hate him as a character as much as he hated Giorno. I thought it was funny.
I did hate him in the beginning, also with a tea pissing thing, but
Yeah.
dude, I hate that. But he kind of grew on me as the part went on. So
Yeah.
Mista.
Okay, Mista has to be Ultimate Life Form. Or even Speedway. I'm not mad at that.
Hell
Mista
yeah!
is my favorite. Besides Narancha, Mista is my favorite Part 5 character.
Yeah, definitely.
Actually,
I
besides
love him
Mista,
so much.
I mean, besides Narancha and Doppio, he's my favorite Part 5
That's
character.
true.
We're all tied.
Damn, that's true. I forgot about Doppio. Doppio is. He's also
Okay,
kind of best
Doppio's
boy.
probably the real best boy of Part 5, actually. Besides Narancha.
Who? Sorry.
Doppio.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
Best boy.
Honestly,
Okay, who's
let's just do this immediately.
Yeah, let's just do it now. I was gonna try and convince you later. I love Doppio so much,
I love
dude.
Doppio.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Even
Speedway,
though
him,
his
I
name
love
is
that.
kind of a spoiler, because Doppio literally means double or something,
Yeah.
like he's split.
I mean,
kinda guy.
if you're this far into the video and you didn't know any of this, then you kind of screwed yourself.
Definitely. But yeah, I love Doppio, and I love Mista.
Yes.
Those two are just great.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I was kind of sad.
I'm so
I mean, I also really did like Diavolo, but the bad thing was that we lost Doppio in that.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, at least he didn't because I don't know if this is how it would have worked, but at least he's not in the death loop.
Yeah,
with
that's true.
Doppio.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have him die the way he did than be in the death loop.
Definitely. So, this guy, the torture dance guy.
Okay, I don't care for him at all, but he did give us one of the greatest scenes in anime.
He did, but to be fair, that was kind of Narancha's
And
credit.
Mista.
Honestly,
Wait a minute.
I really didn't like the
Mista,
boat episode.
Yeah, I don't care where we put him, but didn't Mista try and ruin Narancha's radio? And then he still joined in on the torture day.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember that. I
Yeah,
honestly, I
that.
did not like the boat episode until the torture dance. So
That's fair.
I'll put him in can't stand them. If you're not fine with that, it's okay.
No, that's fair.
Okay, sure. This guy, I think it was Zucchero.
Is that the gay one?
No, he was the guy. He looks very similar, but he was the guy who fought Mista on the truck.
Oh,
with
the one
his-
on the truck, yeah.
His ability was really cool.
I don't remember what his stand was, but I remember it was a really cool fight.
He could stop objects in place and kind of build up force and stuff, so that he could just tap a bullet and it would shoot off.
Okay. I guess since you remember him and I don't, you should choose where he's at.
I think his ability was really cool, but dude, I feel like he was so annoying. I'll put him in can't stand them too.
All right.
Trish, what did you think about Trish?
Trish grew on me.
Yeah,
I didn't really care for her at the start, but I like her.
I think getting her stand really made her grow as a person too.
Yeah, really made her. Yeah, and especially towards the end, she started to fit in with the group more.
Yeah.
And it was really nice to see.
I loved how devastated she was when she was put into Mista's body, and
Yeah.
how smelly it was and how weird and everything was.
And then after they laughed about it, low key, which I don't like using this word, but I would ship Mista and Trish.
Oh, I definitely agree. They are perfect together.
You know, I don't know about Golden Experience, but I don't think she's Actually, no. Stand Proud works.
Yeah,
Stand
I think
Proud
so too.
works.
I think she fits in with Erina here. Or
Okay, so I'm gonna say this now. The thing is, Stand Proud and above, we like them.
yeah, definitely.
It's just a really messed up tier list that we did. Moody
it's
Blues
true.
and Below. Moody Blues, I'd say we don't hate
don't
them,
mind, yeah.
but they're not the best. And then everything below Moody Blues is like, fuck them.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Dude, this guy. I don't know. Was it Formaggio? I think it was Formaggio. He was the guy who could shrink Narancia.
Oh. I don't remember him. Okay, that works.
I'm fine
Oh,
with
it's the one
him.
that made Narancia not be able to say like the things right, and then like changed his words.
No. That
Like-
that was one of these guys. He was the guy who, when Narancia was with a car, he started to shrink him and eventually put him into a bottle with a
yeah.
spider. Ah, that
Yeah.
was the worst.
That
I'm
was a
fine
really
with
cool fight though.
I was fine with him.
fair.
He was a great character, but he put Narancia in a bottle with a spider.
Yeah, that's unforgivable.
That's unforgivable. Into the trash furnace. So, Illusio, I think was his name. He was the one with the stand that could pull people into the mirror.
Oh, he was cool. He was kind of a cool villain.
I don't care for him. I think his
Moody Blue.
ability was
Moody
fine.
Blues are joy killer.
Yeah, I don't think it was bad or anything, but
Yeah, I thought it was a good. I thought that he, in like story wise, I think his arc helped develop both Abakio and Fugo
definitely, yeah.
because they had to fight for real and stuff.
And also trust Giorno in that fight.
Yeah,
That was really
too.
cool. I think honestly his fight was better than his character again.
Yeah. Which happens with a lot of these villains.
Yeah. So, the guy who can age people faster. Don't remember the name. Prosciutto.
Ooh, I actually thought he was a good character and villain. Not
Yeah.
like an amazing character, but I thought he was better than a lot of other ones. Because we did get to see a bit from his perspective as well.
Yeah. At first I thought he was just like a douchebag kind of guy who just bullied the fisherman guy, but honestly, we started to see how much he cared for him and how much of a brother figure
Yeah.
he kind of was, and I did enjoy that. Also, his ability
proud?
was hella cool.
Yeah.
I'd say
I'm going to
stand
stand proud.
No.
All right. And then one more thing before we move on. I don't think we included both these characters, but I want to say real quick. Giorno's stepdad is in the lowest of tiers. And the guy
yeah.
that helped out Giorno, you know, the gang member, the
Yeah.
mafia boss or whatever, he's Speedwagon.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
I agree.
But yeah, we didn't include them, so we're
Yeah,
not going to do that.
they're
But
not really
still.
characters. They're just kind of backstory devices, but they were.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
so just now.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, I
did
don't
you
know if
not
I
agree
rate
with?
them-
Did you not agree with?
No. That's cool. That's cool.
Okay.
I agree.
Pesci.
I love the stand. I don't care for the character because he died right away, but that kind of makes it better because he had to die.
But
for
he
the
had
stand to work.
such an amazing character arc in his fights. He grew so much in this short period of time. I think he was.
I thought he
really-
was the one who had to die for his stand to work.
Oh no, that was another guy. He was the guy who was with this.
Oh wait, no! I remember him. He has the fishing rod, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love him. Ah.
He's such a good
Okay,
good
he was
character.
Great. He was,
I almost hoped hoped that he would
see,
change.
I can't put him above Jonathan Joseph.
Yeah, that's fair. I think he's right in between there, in between these two tiers. I really enjoyed him.
If you really want to move him up to Golden Experience, then I would just humbly request that we move Jonathan up too, but I don't think you want to.
Honestly, I prefer him to Jonathan. I'm not a big fan of Jonathan,
Yeah.
so I
That's
just keep
fair.
him here. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh god. Do you remember this guy?
I can barely see who he is.
So this was the guy who had his computer stand rape a woman.
Oh, they do long hair. That's what I see there. Yeah. I didn't like him at all. He can go die.
Hell yeah. Dog or
Might have
honestly-
to go dog. Rape is fucking horrible.
yeah, I agree.
I need to stop cussing. I'm so sorry. I'm like getting you demonetized before you can even get monetized.
I'm the same way. I mean, I dropped the R word too. So, Ghiaccio, the ice guy.
Dude, the Frozen and all that stuff thing with Jigo. Yeah, he was cool.
I think honestly the best thing about him was how he freaked out about the leaf out of a book. Who put a leaf in a book? But yeah,
you can choose. I honestly don't know where I would put him.
I think he doesn't go above Moody Blues, honestly.
All right, that works.
I don't think he's a joy killer either. He got us the gay joke, so in part 5, which was amazing. And the actual 2 gay guys.
Okay, so
remember
those
their names. You remember who they were?
I don't remember. I remember who they were. I think I get their stands mixed up though, because one of them was the shark one, right?
One of them was the shark one, and the other one was the tongue one.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I like them both as stand users a lot.
I also love how much they cared for each other.
Weird. Yeah, that was really wholesome.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't mind.
I think they fit in Stand Proud.
Alright.
Ooh, this guy, the mold guy.
Oh, yes. Was it that guy?
Well, he was the doctor, the
dude.
sadistic, who could turn the whole city into...
Oh, he's the one that they fought in the air, in the plane, right?
Yeah, right, in the helicopter.
It's up to you. I'm not the best at remembering part 5 for some reason.
Yeah,
I've watched the last episode a million times, but I've only watched part 5 once, which is weird.
Yeah, I think he's a very good villain. He's really hateable.
Yeah.
And I despise him as a person, not as a character. I think he was a good villain. And he brought us the 8-page Muda. So
yes, okay, for that, stand proud.
For that, he can stand proud. Ah, the final stretch, the last 3. So this guy is the one.
He creeped the crap out of me. I don't like him. I mean, he was really like cool, but found him the whole relationship.
Yeah,
with the other dude.
His whole kind of sub thing with sub
submissive.
Yeah.
I
honestly
don't mind Moody Blues.
I wouldn't even.
But where do you want to put him?
Joy Killer. I really didn't.
Yeah,
like him.
I would agree.
He was
because I didn't like him. I just thought he was like
weird, fucked up guy.
Risotto is amazing. Risotto is amazing.
Risotto is so cool. Dude, we didn't get enough from him.
Is flat. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
That
I
was
would honestly put him in Ultimate Life Form.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, okay.
I would personally probably put him into Golden Experience, but I'm okay with Ultimate Life Form.
Golden Experience works. Golden Experience works.
Yeah, I think he
was so good though. And I love
really
his character design.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I really think we should have gotten more with him. He was a great character.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
And final character, we're done. We have Diavolo.
Diavolo.
Honestly,
the most evil Italian.
Yeah, I fucking love Diavolo.
Ultimate Life Form?
Yeah.
I thought he was cool. I didn't care for him that much though. Though I cared more for like the Doppio side. I didn't really give a crap about Diavolo. I didn't like him. I wouldn't mind putting him in Golden Experience though. But if you really want to put him in Ultimate Life Form, we can do that.
I really liked him. His whole.
All right, then we can put him in
his whole build up as the shady.
That is true. That is very true because we didn't see any of him.
Yeah.
We had no idea who he was.
The whole thing. I'm including the the whole whole first reveal of King Crimson. That
Yeah,
was so good.
That was pretty nice. The
And
way
he
they
drove
did
the whole season so well.
it. Yeah, that's fair. That's real. Actually, you've changed my mind. I think Ultimate Life Form does work.
He's such a good villain. We're done. This is our tier list. This took a while. I'm really happy how it turned out.
Yeah, me too. This was fun.
This was hella fun. We should do this more often.
I don't know about hour-long tier lists more often,
yeah,
but yes, we can
it's
come
true.
back again. We should collaborate.
But this was fun. This was hella fun.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna do the outro because I didn't ask, but I want to.
Hell yeah, do it.
Go subscribe to Siron
Hell yeah.
and look at his pretty thumbnails.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you guys want to know what I'm doing in my life, maybe subscribe to me. I also have a second channel, Eddie's Anime version 2. Yes, I'm plugging the crap out of myself right now because I have the chance.
Do that.
I also have 2 podcasts, the whaaat podcast and the Teddy Anime Cast. Just saying, you want even more of me?
Check out both
I'm
of
sounding
them.
really conceited here. I am very conceited. I'm not even gonna lie.
Hell yeah.
I've been told I have a god complex.
I mean, I do so too. We're both psychotic gods.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that was fun. I think that's about it.
Yep. Definitely check his channel out. I think if you enjoy my content, you definitely enjoy his too. He's probably even more wacky in the videos. And yeah, thank you for watching. Ora, that subscribe button. Have a great day. Muda. Have a great day. Don't forget that JoJo is our only hope. And smile, motherfucker.